This some kind of weird culinary tech startup? Music by a hobo. Oh my God, what are you? What are you? If you're signaling that it's time to eat beef, then you're a traitor to your species and I cannot do anything for you. I'm not sure, but I think we may have just enrolled in Bovine University. Pardon me, but would you guys by any chance know what's for dinner?
This is high cow country.
Snoogans.
This is summer grazing country. Some of the best in the West. This is the country of big beef herds and vast ranches.
And countless fecal plops.
It is the native ground of the cattle industry.
So it's a place with cows. How many more ways are you gonna say it?
When winter snows retreat to the peaks and streams run bank full, there's new life in the cattle business. The warming rays of the spring sun are a portent of a delightful summer on the range.
But don't get too comfy.
It's like a pleasant dream for this white-faced, ruddy-coated youngster. And every calf has its own mobile lunch stand never far away. The trick is to get it.
You get it, girl.
While certain breeds of cattle predominate in this country, any desirable beef-type animals that fit the environment find their place in the cattle industry.
That's a weird way to say that we breed them and slaughter them.
Cattle which have enjoyed the brisk summer in the high range country now have the hardihood to withstand the crackling cold of winter.
This must be how steak tartare is raised. Because it's cold, you see.
Winter or summer, the cattleman never relaxes his vigilance. Every season of the year brings special chores, and a little extra care now may bring extra dividends later on.
You mean like more cows?
When spring brings its welcome green grass, lush from the moisture of winter snows, another cycle of growth begins, for grass is basic cattle feed. The animals harvest it themselves and convert the nutrients and vitamins into generous frames as they grow, frames that will carry the forthcoming load of meat.
Sounds so appetizing when you put it like that.
Living proof of the value of good breeding is this fine youngster. She owes her heritage of excellence to a proved sire, whose ability to transmit his quality to his offspring is established.
Sure.
Much of the responsibility for herd quality rests on the range bull. He contributes importantly to the production of superior offspring, of profit-making capabilities.
This is Dr. Strangelove stuff.
On more than 3.5 million farms and ranches, ranging from a few acres to many thousands, the spirit of the Old West comes alive. The cowboy and his horse once more live the busy pattern of cattle care that early summer brings.
Cattle care is a fascinating euphemism. Man, this kind of vibes like a Terrence Malick movie. It's weird, it's sweeping. Seems profound somehow.
Each animal is a valuable unit that merits comparable care and receives individual attention through the trained eyes of the cattleman.
Each individual heifer gets a quarterly performance review.
Spraying is an annual chore that prevents harassment of the cattle by insect pests and parasites. The sprayer is usually a mobile type that can be taken to any place on the ranch.
But does it have Bluetooth?
Dipping the animals accomplishes the same purpose as spraying.
It poisons them.
Inoculation prevents diseases that at one time seriously crippled cattle profits.
Oh no, those poor profits.
The old branding iron is still with us, but a newfangled heater has replaced the old campfire.
Great.
There is no doubt now that this young fellow in the squeeze chute belongs to the K-Bar-K.
His revenge will be swift and bloody.
And now this young stuff is headed for the high range country, where they will spend the summer just growing.
They'll live, they'll laugh, they'll love.
In the fall of the year, when the eager fingers of the early frosts paint the aspens in the high country in vivid colors, it's roundup time.
The purge, but with cows.
Each canyon and draw, each willow-fringed creek bottom gives up its complement of bovine residents.
Is this written by Nick Weiger? Speech is so flowery.
Spindly-legged calves no longer, they are much larger, deep in body and well-fleshed from an undisturbed summer on range grasses.
Gross.
almost
well-fleshed.
suggesting a ghostly symbol of the herds of the old Chisholm Trail. An ever-growing stream of cattle are headed in a single direction, to market.
They're gonna buy some eggs and a new shoehorn. This was back before cattle became all woke, going, hey, don't breed us inhumanely and slaughter us to perpetuate your unsustainable food industry. Wah, 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 babies.
The whole vast West becomes one big dusty roundup.
Dusty Roundup, the disgraced rodeo clown? Come on, ladies. This way to your complimentary spa treatment. Just be sure and rub that A1 tanning lotion all over yourselves.
Quality begins on the ranch. Superior cattle and careful scientific handling combine to make today's beef animal a unit of measured value of real proportions.
Beef animals.
Where the cattle drive of the Old West saw almost half of the value of the herd vanish during the long trek, today's short drive to a nearby railhead results in little or no shrinkage.
Shrinkage? I was in the pool! I was
Ready
in the
to
pool!
move at dawn, the herd is fed and rested in a holding pasture for the night.
Aw, good night, whoppers.
When the first crimson rays of the rising sun tint the eastern sky, men, horses, and cattle are on the move. Destination, the railroad.
The train, the locomotive, the choo-choo. Chugga chugga.
In the half-light of early dawn, a frosty tang is in the air.
Excuse
and
me?
the grass crackles underfoot as the herd moves on.
Yes, the herd moves on, secure in the promise of a bright and healthy long life, stretching out like an eternal sunset. Hey, thanks for watching. Fun with Shorts and all the shows on this channel are brought to you by Patreon.com and the support of attractive, savvy people like the ones scrolling across your screen right now. Check out the links in the description for all my stuff at Patreon, Etsy, and elsewhere, and I will see you again real soon.